Lisa, I knew you were one probably the day that I met you, when we spent 8 hours together and ended up getting oysters at the end of the day, because we talked so long that the food trucks ended up closing and we couldn't get any food.
I love everything about him. He's really the most determined, hardworking, level-headed, kind-hearted person I've ever met. Always puts me, his family, his friends before anyone else. Not to mention he has pretty ridiculously good looks, I'd have to say.
I hope that we live a long, fulfilling life and continue to make each other laugh until we can't laugh anymore. It's been a crazy year and a half of an engagement that we didn't plan, but here we are today, and it was due to our determination and fortitude to make this happen. And here we are, and I imagine this type of attitude will carry us through successfully through the rest of our lives. So very excited to marry you today, and I love you.
I look forward to being partners. We support each other through everything we have. It's finally here. I'm so excited. I love you so much, and I'm just counting down the minutes until I get to marry you.
know I've been standing under this chuppah since June. Where have you guys been? We hoped that Lisa and Travis will strive to continually be there for one another, sharing in life's blessings and consoling one another in times of trouble, as they now commit themselves to each other and begin to build a united family.
They say good things come to those who wait, and we sure waited. What a year it has been. Whoever said the first year of marriage was the hardest has never had to plan 3 weddings during a pandemic, heat waves, and a fire apocalypse. But through all the ups and downs this year has brought, we've worked through it all, side by side, as each other's partners and biggest supporters. I will never forget the day I met you, Travis. Although it took some coaxing on your end to overcome my very intelligently crafted excuse not to go on a first date on my end, your decisiveness and good looks won me over. On that spring day in the Presidio, as I got lost in the parking lot looking for you, I was delighted when I saw your smile and perfectly coiffed hair. That first date, lasting only 9 hours, was the easiest conversation of my life, consisting of discussions about our mutual love for oysters and sushi, our insatiable desire for traveling the world, your love for Australian shepherds, which I have now adopted, and an overall easy back and forth banter, making fun of each other, and constant laughter. These themes have carried over through our relationship. We're always finding a way to eat the best sushi in the world and have even traveled as far as Japan to do so. In 3.5 years, we've traveled to 8 countries on 4 continents. It's about to be 5. And we're soon gonna add a new Aussie member to our family. And you knew I'd throw that one in. But most importantly, we laugh together daily and we don't take ourselves too seriously. And I even let you call me a hobbit every time you get in the car after I've driven it. But Travis, that same drive and decisiveness you showed procuring our first date has never faltered a day since. You have never once doubted me, our relationship, or our ability to be one badass power couple. You amaze me daily with your unwavering support, your determination, and your level-headedness. I love that you know what you want with your life and you're determined to make it happen. I love how you make me smile and laugh daily. I love how you stand in the pantry and eat 5 different snacks in one sitting and then circle back to eat them all over again in that same sitting. I love how you make dad jokes and then give me a crooked smile with a side eye until I'm forced to laugh at them. I love how you full-heartedly support me, my career, and my goals. You are a partner in every sense of the word, and you are far better than any man I could have ever imagined myself with. So Travis, with that same decisiveness and determination you showed me, without a doubt, I choose you. I choose you as my adventure partner, my laugh until we cry partner, my travel the world partner, and my forever partner. I vow to celebrate with you when times are great and lift you up when times are tough. I vow to travel the world with you, whether it's finding the chillest place on earth, go-karting through red lights in the biggest intersection in the world, or celebrating New Year's Eve on a new continent every year. I vow to motivate you and challenge you constantly. I vow to be your biggest supporter and your most trusted confidant. I vow to make you laugh before we fall asleep and hug and kiss you when we wake up. I vow to be your equal partner and your best friend. And I vow to you my loyalty and unconditional love from now until forever. Travis, I love doing life with you. Thank you for choosing me to be your wife.
Repeat after me. Anila Dodi.
Anila Dodi.
Vidodi Li.
Vidodi Li.
I am my beloved's.
I am my beloved's.
And my beloved is mine.
And my beloved is mine.
Those were great. Thank you. There wasn't that many red lights, was it?
I just have to say, Travis, that your dad jokes give hope for people like me.
Learn from the best. As most of you know, Lisa and I met the old-fashioned way. hanging out with friends in a dimly lit bar over drinks while swiping right on each other's faces from completely different locations. So romantic. It was a match, and I immediately asked her out on a date, forgetting the texting pleasantries that aligned so well with my indirect personality. Right off the bat, our budding relationship faced its first setback. She was going on a surf trip to Costa Rica for a week while in between jobs, and the date would have to wait until she returned. So I did a very not creepy thing and put a stranger's return date in my calendar so I'd remember to text her back. After a week of counting down the minutes until I can meet this saltwater princess, we finally set up a date. But lo and behold, our relationship faced yet another obstacle. On the day of, Lisa explained she had to get the brakes changed on her car on a Saturday in San Francisco. Anyway, I was thrilled to hear how committed she was to her vehicle and figured she would put the same love and attention into our relationship. So I suggested we meet up the very next day. We met in a park overlooking the Golden Gate Bridge on a clear and sunny day and ended up spending over 9 hours together. I could tell right from the get-go I liked her, but just to be sure, I asked an immensely important question. You don't keep kosher, do you? As soon as the no left her lips, I was in love. And we went to get oysters. Sorry, Rabbi. It was roughly a year and a half later on our first international trip to Australia together, I knew for certain I was going to ask this beautiful, adventurous, smart, and thoughtful woman to marry me. Besides, who else would agree to go on a trip halfway around the world with someone as annoying as me? Little did I know that when I got off on my knee after proposing that we'd end up having to plan not 1, but 3 weddings together. Wow, what a treat that's been. With less than 3 months until our first wedding, our relationship hit a germy barricade, COVID. Our grand wedding plans were all of a sudden in shambles.
All right.
Despite the hysteria, we were quick to act, and together through sheer will, determination, and teamwork, we rescheduled an entire wedding in 7 days. It was high fives all around at the accomplishment, as we figured all the craziness would pass soon enough. But as each week went by, it became clear that we would need to completely reset our wedding expectations. The emotional toll was immense, and there were tear-filled nights where all seemed lost. Together, we made the decision to hit the brakes on our second wedding. Despite the tears and heartache, our love was not to be deterred by the likes of a pandemic, and so we got to work replanning our wedding yet again. And now, Lisa, on the day of our third and final wedding, seeing you standing in front of me as clear as that sunny San Francisco day we first met, I can truly say I'm grateful for what we've been through. I'm grateful because throughout this process, we have experienced the ups and downs of marriage. And we're still getting married. Over the last 6 months, you have reconfirmed all of the amazing qualities that make me crazy about you. You are determined, passionate, beautiful, intelligent, driven, and caring. For all these reasons and more, I am ecstatic to spend the rest of my life with you and vow to take what I have learned from this ordeal and apply it to our marriage. So Lisa, I vow to never let any roadblock get between our love, no matter how big or small. I vow to always be there to comfort and support you in times of sorrow or struggle. I vow to always make you laugh even when the weight of the world seems to be pressing down on our shoulders. I vow to inspire, encourage, and motivate you as we grow old together and love you as fiercely as I have since the first day we met. And finally, I vow to eventually let us get a puppy when the time is right. I love you.
At this time, please place the ring on Lisa's finger and repeat after me. Ani ladodati.
Ani ladodati.
Ladodati li.
Ladodati li.
I am my beloved's.
I am my beloved's.
And my beloved is mine.
And my beloved is mine.
And the world.
And the world
is my oyster.
Is my oyster. Hopefully a dozen.
Why didn't you use that one?
Hindsight, Rabbi.
You didn't have enough time to prepare.
I've been waiting for that dad joke since I read your vows. You guys have already navigated rough waters together. You share an unending love, though. A love in which you see the best in each other. A love in which you challenge each other to grow. A love in which you understand the sacred obligation and responsibility that you have for each other. I have seen you join together your courage, pool your wisdom together, and work together to overcome difficulties. So I invite you to count the blessings that each of you bring to this sacred union. May the shattering of this glass be a reminder to you and all of us to work towards a time of wholeness for ourselves and the entire world, to which we say, Amen.
Amen.
Lisa, I want to congratulate you on all your accomplishments, and we are proud to be your parents. You've grown into a beautiful and intelligent young lady, and you are dedicated to your future with Travis. Travis will be a terrific husband and son-in-law, and Minda and I wholeheartedly welcome him into our family.
We have enjoyed getting to know Lisa over the past few years and couldn't be happier to have her as part of our family.
You are a beautiful couple, inside and out. We love you. L'chaim.
I'd like to everyone to raise their glasses and say a cheers to the beautiful bride and handsome groom, and a toast to happiness for years to come.
As happy as I am for Travis that he found the love of his life and the beautiful, wonderful woman that is Lisa, I'm even happier for Lisa, because I know the mettle of the man that she's marrying. And so I'd like to raise a glass to the Shackneys. a lifetime of partnership and happiness. Cheers to you both.
Thank you so much. We love all of you. Thank you so much for coming, and let's have fun tonight.
Yeah!